when you're talking about the habits, you've got to also remember that as you start to develop habits organizationally, people are going to join the organization. They're going to move departments and move roles. All of those people, you actually need to be able to onboard them. So, that creation of habits and the creation of the process to create those habits is really important. It's more important than the habits themselves, because you're going to have other people that you're going to need to, put through that process so they actually develop the ways of working that are going to really set them off to be positive and kind of really work effectively within an organization.
Yeah, and I always like to think about Seth Godin's definition of culture, which is people like us do things like this, which is just persist. Like we used to have one bit of the sales team. All the people could change, and it's like the 5 monkeys experiment thing, which is fairly well known, where you can replace all the monkeys one by one, and they're still scared of the water blast after they all got scared. Same thing with the sales team. That all the people could change, but there's one of the teams was just known for like hating anything new. It was like all the people have changed like over 20 years, but that team just hates anything new. It's just bizarre that culture persists. And so it's just trying to get that culture going first, starting small with the adoption curve until there's enough momentum that anyone new joining will just naturally absorb the way of doing it. And then, that training need is sort of gone, but the reinforcement's still needed. And obviously everything's, changing so quick that we need to be able to keep up with it somehow. It's not a project. I always say it's not a project. Obviously, the bit that someone's paying for is going to end, but we need to think about what's going to happen once the consultant steps away. There's no point you paying loads of stuff and then everything falls apart, and then you need to get someone back again for loads of money, and then it falls apart when they go. It's like it's an area that we need to keep going constantly.
It's a culture, Kaizen, continuous improvement.